ish film som jag som har
Pretentious monthly scrapbook.
So August was crazy. Like, before this starts, August was crazy. It started off with filming Bad Burglars 3, a project that was funded by Ron Howard. Like, actual director of Rush, A Beautiful Mind, Apollo 13, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Ron Howard. Also, this next bit's gonna be pretty spoiler heavy, so I suggest you skip the next 1 minute if that ain't for you. Are they gone? Good. Roll it.
Pretentious fucking bullshit.
Car chases in it.
I'm in my mum's car. Vroom, vroom.
The question remains, who are these bad burglars? And where will they strike next? Coming to a cinema near you. A home cinema. If you have a home cinema. If not, just laptop, I guess? Mobile? Right after we'd wrapped, I shot a sketch for my own channel with Brad and Liam called Breakup. This is now the third sketch that I've shot, but I'm yet to edit. Yeah, I need to get on that. As for payment, they made me eat awful things on camera in the name of comedy, so thank you. Thanks. Thanks a bunch. Gracias. Thank you. Ba-doop-ba-bow. But once we were all done shooting, real life started to make its presence known again. Right now, life is a little stressful, if I'm honest. It's early August, and I'm still not sure exactly which university I'm going to be going to. I'm still not sure what my accommodation is. Everything is just really up in the air, and it is stressful, it really is. Summer in the city is just around the corner, and if I'm honest, as things stand, I'm just not very excited for it. That's nothing to do with the event itself, it's just that my headspace is very cluttered at the moment. I think it could go one of two ways. Either it's going to be nice to see everyone, it's going to take my mind off stuff and it's going to cheer me up, or it's going to be a period where I'm going to have to be smiling a lot and just utterly pretending that everything's gonna be alright. So, I don't know, I guess the timing's just a little odd. Luckily, my worries were misplaced, and summer in the city ended up being a really, really welcome distraction from everything.
We're just on the way to Alexandra Palace, and we're gonna get to Alexandra Palace.
I can't wait to meet Charles the Cool.
I'm gonna do like 3 hours of signing for like 7 hours. I think the cliche in a Summer in the City video is you take like 7 hours of footage of you on a train, and then you're like, I kind of keep forgetting to take footage. Like just one clip of you just in the middle of Alexandra Palace.
Sorry, I haven't been filming that.
Yeah, right.
This is Ed's merch. It's his merchandise that he's selling. £5, £5. I'll trade it for you for your camel. £5. Yes.
So yesterday I signed Dodie's arm, but unfortunately it's just not washing off now, so you're going to have to spend the Saturday of Summer in the City with a signed arm.
Good.
You're now in the taxi, and
Portrait mode?
We're on the way to go to the thing. We're in the taxi and we're going to go there, and we are on the way to Summer in the City, and it's going to be good.
And it was good. I mean, absolutely mental, but good, definitely good. I met loads of subscribers, all of whom were lovely. I went on the Jamie's Face show, which was an experience. I'm gonna go with an experience. I partook in a Badger stage invasion for Weeble's set. We previewed our musical, which actually went awfully. Top tip, when you're screening a video to a crowd of people, don't randomly cut off halfway through just to just a suggestion. Thank you, sound man. But overall, it was a fucking blast. Day 3, however, got off to a slightly different start.
This is on the way to the summer in the city. Only we live in England, so we this is what August looks like.
For me, Sunday was a lot more panel heavy. I went and watched a bunch of panels. The smaller YouTubers was possibly my personal highlight, and then I was actually on the long form panel with a bunch of people, which was super fun.
There's a lot of talk recently about YouTube culture and whether people put themselves on a pedestal, whether it's the fans that do it. I mean, in this instance, it's definitely self-done. He's done that. Nobody put him up there. That was him. So, prick.
Though my personal highlight definitely had to go to the stage invasion during Jack and Dean's closing song, Consent.
12 pounds!
Right after Summer in the City, Tim had his leaving do before he died, before he went to LA. It was a weird day with a weird atmosphere. There was this strange mix of joking, tears, and long hugs. I don't know, I suppose it was sad but optimistic.
Spood or tiger, speed or tiger, does whatever a spoody tiger does. Can he spin?
You sad, dude?
I am sad, yes.
Crying, dude.
I'm a little bit crying.
Are you a bit emotional?
A little bit emotional.
Why are you emotional, dude?
Because Tim's gonna die.
Yeah, is the right answer.
And then finally, he was gone.
So for all that I just mocked Dodie for crying, I may or may not be a little teary-eyed to be saying goodbye to Tim. It's sad, it is really sad. Like, it's weird. Oh man, I can't believe it. I didn't cry at all. It's strange, it's a big change and it's scary, and we did a lot of cool things over the summer, and yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. Even Tim had a tear by the end, didn't he? He held it well, but yeah, when he was
in the taxi.
away.
Sneaky.
Oh man, so lame, so weak. It's been a very surreal week of lots of highs and lows. Summer in the City was genuinely fantastic. I had one of the best weekends I've had in a long time, and then the bittersweet leaving of Tim. Good to see, obviously, him go on and do amazing things, but really sad to lose him. And then obviously Robin Williams passing away, which was genuinely just really upsetting and added to the mix. And now I'm in a very odd position where we're halfway through August and I don't know where I'm going to be living come September. I'm still not sure exactly which uni I'm going to be going to come September. I still don't know exactly what course I'm going to be doing come September. I don't know where my parents are going to be living come September. I've got about 2 weeks to sort everything out, and the most difficult thing is that very little of it is in my hands. It's not like I've been lazy and have not been working to sort it out. It's in other people's hands. Pretty much every single one of those situations really isn't down to me, so it's stressful. And now I'm in an airport because my dad's taking me back to Bristol because he's dropping off my mum who's going to Algeria, and it's mental. Everything's been mental. I need a break.
But unfortunately I didn't get a break, because you know that time I said,
and if the sale goes to plan, this is the last time I will ever be in my parents' house.
yeah, if. So my parents have now sold their house in Bristol. All of the furniture's now gone, it's absolutely completely empty. However, there's a layover period of about a week before we can go to the new place and before the new people come into our place. So me and my dad are currently living in a house with absolutely no furniture, no fridge, no washing machine, nothing. But Sammy, why have you left your towels and dressing gown on the floor? Fun story, that's where I slept last night. Oh, joy. What do you do with no fridge? Oh, we just put the milk and cheese outside. That's... yep. So the internet's now been cut off, which is... no, I'm fine. I'm great. I'm fantastic. I made some imaginary friends to pass the time. I'm gonna call them Jerry. I'm gonna call all of them Jerry. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe. So make sure you... I was all mentally prepared to have like a relatively lonely birthday. I'd genuinely planned to go to a friend's house because there's no Wi-Fi in this house, and then to play Mario Kart with other friends online. Like, that was my birthday plan. Suddenly the doorbell goes.
Happy birthday.
Dodie has just come to Bristol out of nowhere.
I'm just a dog.
You're just a blob.
Sweet, wait.
There we go.
It's so bad.
It's awesome, dude.
Okay.
That's the loveliest thing.
Good.
And in the end, I actually had a pretty awesome birthday. We made my absolute favourite food in the world, Rocky Road, with my friend Caroline. And then, perks of having nerdy friends, we had an online Mario Kart 8 tournament because we're just that cool. It was pretty unconventional as far as 21st birthdays go, but I was actually very okay with that. Our piano has yet to be moved because piano required special movers, and as this room is now utterly completely empty, the echo in here is great, which means that playing piano is so fun. Playing the song Home in my family home that we're moving out of. If that's not pretentious enough, I don't know what is. So remember that time I complained that there wasn't enough furniture in our house? We've now moved all of the furniture from our 6-bedroom house into this already furnished 3-bedroom house. That's 9-bedroom house worth of furniture in a 3-bedroom house. We're actually in Plymouth in my grandparents' old house, and we're using this essentially as storage until my parents get the move to their own place completely sorted. We're basically living in storage. It's just been that kind of month. So here's the situation with my masters. I've gotten into essentially every single place I applied for, apart from my first choice, who just haven't gotten back to me. They've not rejected me, they've not accepted me. Unfortunately, my second choice is now starting to give me a cap on how long I have to get back to them in. So they need me to get back to them as soon as possible, but I can't because I haven't heard from my first choice yet. And it is really frustrating, and I'm really panicked because a lot of the module choices are kind of first come first serve, and I don't know whether to just go for my second choice even though I've not heard back from my first. This month hasn't been very fun. It started off good and it's very quickly gone downhill. And I think it will resolve itself. I'm sure it will resolve itself. It's just not resolving itself yet. And it is frustrating. It's very frustrating. And I would much prefer to just be like happy, quirky, animated Sammy. And that be what this month is, but it's just not. It's just really frickin' crummy. Stupid pencil. ALS is a brain disease very closely related to Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. It destroys cells within the brain and the spine, which causes muscle paralysis. There is, as of yet, no cure, and it destroys motor skills, anything from walking to talking to breathing, swallowing. It really is an awful affliction. However, the only reason I know all of this is because I researched it. I didn't know anything about ALS a month ago, and I think in many respects that is part of the point of this Ice Bucket Challenge, here we go, to raise awareness. However, the other big thing is to raise money, and that money goes towards families affected by the illness, but it also goes towards research for finding a cure. So in the links in the descriptions, you will be able to find a place where you can donate. So please, give what you can. Here we go. Thank you very much to Dodie and to Liam for tagging me. I would like to tag Luke Spillane, Connor Jatter and Tom Webster from the RH Experience. And please, do give what you can. It is a very good cause. Thank you very much. Eventually, having been isolated from what felt like the rest of the world, I decided I needed to get out of Plymouth. And so, after packing up my belongings and taking a deep breath, I finally made the move to London. Well, kind of. I mean, I'm staying at Jack's for the first week, so...
You're an unattractive person to me and mostly everyone.
Thanks, Jack. On the night we got there, Jack took me to a sponsored event along with Luke and Emma. Now, I'm definitely not exaggerating to tell you that this ended up being one of the weirdest nights of my life. It started off with us being taken to a car park where there was breakdancing and non-breakdancing. Then we got into a party bus where we were dressed up like animals. Then we were taken to a graveyard for further partying. Then we broke into a hotel for another fun party. In case that wasn't clear, I'm putting the inverted commas on the words broke into and fun party. There's no moral to that story, no reflective thoughts. It was just a very strange series of events that I needed to get out of my system. It's the morning after the night before, and now I'm off to shoot with PJ. No idea what we're doing. I've been told relatively nothing, so this should be exciting. And in the interest of avoiding spoilers, that's all I'm saying. Right after that, I had a meeting with Hazel and Crystal about a series we're starting. And then Dodie and I went and met up with Savannah, who'd also literally just moved here. And very quickly, I was reminded why I was going through the stress of moving to London, and it was absolutely worth it. Then, when things were looking up, I got some news. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm here at Jack's, and I've just got the news that I got into UCL, which was my first choice of university. Everything's coming up Millhouse. The August of 2014 was undoubtedly the most intense month I've had in years. It had some crazy highs and lows, but now I'm here, and I'm really happy.
ياسمين خلي سامي يدير